Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be talking about a concept that you'll learn in introductory macro and microeconomics, and that is elasticity. There's 4 types of elasticity, and we're going to briefly introduce all of them today, and in the future we're going to make a video on how you can calculate these 4 types of elasticity. With that said, let's get into it. So as I mentioned before, there's 4 main types of elasticity that you're going to learn about in introductory macro and microeconomics. Basically, elasticity is a measure of how quantity demanded and quantity supplied respond when one of their determinants change. Now there's 2 determinants, price and income. And that's what we're going to be focusing on for these 4 types of elasticity. The 4 types are as follows. Own price elasticity of demand, which is typically noted E subscript P or E sub P. Income elasticity of demand, E subscript N or E sub N. Cross price elasticity of demand, which is E sub A comma B, and price elasticity of supply, which is E sub S. Now let's get into what each of these mean. So let's start with own price elasticity of demand, or E sub P. The formula is percentage change in quantity demanded divided by percentage change in price. Now what this does is it measures how quantity demanded responds when the price of a good changes. However, it's noted that this will always be negative. Why is that? Well, it'll always be negative because the law of demand says that as price increases, quantity demanded will decrease. Next, we've got the income elasticity of demand, or E sub N. The formula for this one is simply the percentage change in quantity demanded divided by the percentage change in income. And this simply measures how quantity demanded responds when consumer income changes. If elasticity is positive, then the product is a normal good. That is, there's a positive correlation between N and quantity demanded. If elasticity is negative, however, the product is an inferior good, and that would imply that as income goes up, your quantity demanded will actually go down. So N and QD are negatively related to one another. Next, we have cross-price elasticity of demand, or E sub A comma B. And the formula for this is the percentage change in quantity demanded of the first good, good A, divided by the percentage change in the price of a related product, good B, or the second good. Now this measures how quantity demanded of one good responds to a price change of the related good. And the sign, whether it be positive or negative, of this coefficient for elasticity will actually tell you how the 2 goods are related. If elasticity is positive, then the goods are substitutes. If the elasticity is negative, the goods are complements. If you need a reminder on what substitutes or complements are, there's another video that we can link on our channel. I advise that you check it out. Lastly, we got the price elasticity of supply, or E sub S. And the formula for this one is the percentage change in quantity supplied divided by the percentage change in price. This measures how much quantity supplied responds when the price of a good changes. And contrary to price elasticity of demand, this coefficient will always be positive. Why is that? Well, the law of supply states as price increases, quantity supplied will increase. Therefore, the 2 parts of the ratio, the numerator and the denominator, will both go up simultaneously, resulting in a coefficient for elasticity which is always positive. Now, if you were to take all 4 of these elasticities and try to make an equation that suits all of them, it would look something like this. Elasticity is equal to the percentage change in quantity, either demanded or supplied, divided by the percentage change in determinant. And the determinant could be price or it could be income. And you simply take the percentage change in both of them. Now we can teach how to actually calculate this with real numbers. In fact, we plan to do that in the future. So definitely stay tuned for that, where we'll show you how to calculate percentage change in Q as well as percentage change in any determinants. Well, there you have it. Now we've introduced you to all 4 types of elasticity. As mentioned before, we will be making videos on how to calculate elasticity with real numbers in the future. If you enjoyed the video, let us know by liking the video, subscribing to the channel, and comment what sort of economic topics or homework questions you'd like to see us cover in the future. Thanks for watching this video, and we'll catch you in the next.